Hello, I want to just do a little brief introduction. I have a series of videos that cover my journey going through cancer starting in maybe November, something like that, of 2018, and pretty much end in March, April, somewhere around there in 2020. I am in 2021. This is January of 2021, and I am still doing follow-up appointments with the doctor. In fact, I have one in February, and just did a scan to double check thyroid area. So I am still doing follow-ups, and there are still things that could be issues. But as far as we're all concerned, we think that I'm pretty much out of the woods. I never felt like this journey was a life-threatening journey, but I hope that the videos will give you hope and encouragement, or the loved one that you are concerned about that will be watching. And my journey is kind of a typical breast cancer treatment journey, in that I had surgery, but I did do surgery first, and then I did chemo, and I lost my hair. So it's a little bit of a spoiler alert because I'm still alive and I have hair. It does happen. So I am very grateful. In the middle of my journey, I fell and broke my arm. I fell because the ladder moved, okay? It wasn't that I was clumsy. It wasn't that I lost my balance. It was that the ladder lost its balance and took me with it. So anyway, yes, the question is, what is somebody doing chemo on a ladder for? Well, it wasn't that high. I was only supposed to be, a few feet off the ground, just like, the ceiling here. Not quite that far. But there was a little bit of a hill, and it lost the balance with the hill. Anyway, long story. So that's my journey that you'll see there, and they're listed as cancer video 1 through like 75, something like that. They're usually 3 to 5 minutes. I do have one of Thanksgiving before the journey really gets really launched. In fact, nobody knew when I did the Thanksgiving one that I had been diagnosed, or at least few people knew that I had been diagnosed when I did the Thanksgiving message. And then I have one for Christmas. My husband and I do one for the Christmas of the following year. I had my surgery on our actual wedding anniversary. So we have a lot of interesting little events in our lives. We have a child with Down syndrome. Like I said, I broke my arm. I had 3 pregnancies. The first one, that's the one where I had my precious child with Down syndrome. In that pregnancy, I also had like 12 hours of labor. The second child miscarried. I lost that child while at a restaurant bathroom on a road trip. And then the third child, I had an emergency C-section because the doctor induced labor before checking to make sure that the child was in the proper position for birth. So, and then after that, I had gangrene in my C-section. And then my daddy died in 2010. My children were born when I was 39 and 43, and my dad died when I was 52, 2 days after my birthday. Had a mastectomy after I'd been married for 24 years on my anniversary. So timing is everything, people. I hope you'll enjoy watching my journey.